Hello everyone, this is DirtyFlowerTarot, A.K.A Dirty Flowers. I'm here to give you a pick-a pile. So, for starters, as I talk, take 3 mindful deep breaths and think about the numbers 1, 2, 3. You have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So think about a number. You can pick more than one pile, you can pick all 3 piles, but think of a number. You can take more than 3 breaths if you want to. But today, I'm going to get into the energy around the lunar eclipse that's happening tomorrow in Gemini. I'm going to have the link in the description for this lady. Her name is Pam Gregory, explaining like all things astrology in terms of what's going on tomorrow. But overall, with the lunar eclipse, it is about things that will be revealed to us, truth that will be revealed. Also, like it is in Gemini, so it is talking about, self-talk, the facts, info, conversation, mental scatter, all that. If there is anything to do with Gemini, there will be a lot of distractions that will be happening to either showing you the truth, both showing you deception and lies. So it's just about tomorrow, just getting clarity, getting answers. Everything happening tomorrow astronomically, I don't know the word. Anything that's happening tomorrow, it is a big shift, because everything from what I know is direct already. Also, big disclaimer, I am not in my usual place where I film, so there's going to be a lot of distractions. People probably talking, probably cars, people upstairs, everything in the third. So hopefully this music, helps tune that stuff out. I do also have a mic, so hopefully my voice is louder than the distractions, because this is a message that obviously you need to hear. That's why you're here. And people are trying to, but yeah, overall, everything is in direct right now. Everything that was in retrograde is in direct right now, except for Uranus, which I believe will be happening in mid-January. Don't know when, but you can look it up. So anything, all this backwards energy is finally coming to a close. I think Neptune finally went direct today. Also, this is a timeless reading, so if you watch this and it's not lunar eclipse or in Gemini, or you watch this and this is like 2 years, 2 weeks, 2 months later, 222, and if it resonates, then it resonates. It just doesn't matter when you get this reading. It's timeless. But what's happening right now is that November 30th, it will be a lunar eclipse, a full moon in Gemini. So it's going to be some very powerful energy tomorrow. So hopefully by now you already have your groups. Sorry about the noise again. And I love how, things start to happen when you're trying to get a message, when you're trying to do something. That's when all the noise and chaos starts. So I think that's a message right there for anyone listening. So I'm going to start with group 1. Okay, so starting with group 1. So I asked the angels, God, all that in the third, to give me a message for group 1 for you guys, meaning what is going to be revealed to you during this lunar eclipse. I will read the book from this deck right here, and I do have an animal spirit deck that's coming at the end of this pile that I would read too, because I feel like I need to read some of these. I'm not going to read all of them, but I do need to read some of these. So right now, start off with your reading. We have Between the Worlds, number 3. We have new life, number 39, and flexible, 19. So obviously off the back, you are transitioning into a new life. That's instant energy right there. I am getting that you've, like I said before, things are being revealed to you. So there's something that's been in the dark that's finally coming to light, that is branching you into your new life. Flexible, I'm definitely getting energy of like, there is some chaos that has happened, or maybe will happen, or it's going to happen, or it's happening now, that you need to be flexible in, because you need to stand firm in who you are, but also be able to adjust, also be able to switch up when you need to, be able to be adaptable, especially when it comes to this new life. You can't bring the old with you. See all this dark right here, like the color, you can't bring that here. It's gonna have to change. Something is gonna have to change. He's still the same flamingo. He's still the same person here. It's just that now he's going into a transition so that he can be in this new life. Because this new life, I think what's going to be revealed to you is, I feel like I said, there's going to be something coming to the light for you, group 1, and it's going to instantly grant you this new life. Whether it is, I'm getting like within family, whether it's when your job, your friends, I'm getting like this is more personal. This has nothing, like obviously it has something to do with people, but I feel like it's more personal. Like you are in transition, not just the things around you. Once you transition, then you'll start to see everything around you, everything around you. So I'm gonna read the protection message from these cards, because this is the deck I wanted to read. I feel like it was important for me to read it because this is the deck right here. Because, I don't read it all the time. I usually never read it unless I'm reading it for myself. But, when you're getting into stuff like this, I feel like I should read this. I'm getting the energy that I should read it, so I'm going to read it. So the essential message for Between Worlds is transitions, not being quite out of one situation and fully engaged in another. Temporary blindness, no man's land. So I'm feeling like you're getting out of that tomorrow, or whenever you read this, or whenever you see this, and you're getting out of that. Whatever situation had you held back, that's no longer. Like, you're going straight into this new life, straight into it. So for the protection message around that card, I'm getting, it says, be mindful of your expectations. This is not a time for guarantees. Things will not go exactly as you plan, or not go exactly as you plan or dictate. Let go and see what Spirit has in store. What takes hold in your life will be better than you can imagine. So I'm also getting like, whatever expectations that you have for yourself, for your life, for your people around you, that's being like, you need to let that go. I think it's being revealed to you that you need to let that go, because like it said, that basically whatever you plan, whatever you dictate, might not go the way you think it is. There could be a better thing that's bringing you this new life, because even like with me right now, like I plan on having a quiet time, quiet place to film, and you're probably gonna hear motorcycle, cars, people stomping, like everything in the world. Okay, it's gonna try to freaking distract me. But it's, just keep on your path. You're getting to this new life. Let go of these expectations that you have for yourself. Let go of anything, because expectations do hold you back. So you need to let that go, because if you have all these old expectations into this new life, how can you dwell in this new life? How can you really reside in this new life? Your new home, your new relationship, your new friendships, how can you really get into that if you're still holding on to old BS? You can't. Now, obviously, the things that you have learned in the past, yes, use it mindfully. Be mindful of, like, don't just be doing anything and everything just because it's new. Like, still be smart, still have discernment, but still be you, but be flexible in this new life. Use what you have learned to better you. Have no expectations, because you never know what will come from this situation, basically. So the protection message for new life, let's get into it. Gotta get to the page. So with the essential message for that card, you have birth of new ideas, growth, opportunities, a breath of fresh air, life renewing itself. Okay, and then for the protection message, you have, you must acknowledge your inexperience and gently allow yourself to be like the delicate new bud opening. It's okay to admit you may not know something. You are at the beginning of things and haven't yet hit your stride. Be immersed in all the newness of it all, and don't try to rush the learning process. New life has its own timetable for maturity. Be here, life loves you. I think that just reiterates what I was saying, like, get rid of the expectations. Don't come into this new situation, this new project, this new idea with all these things that you thought you knew. Like, none of that is going to apply here. Like, none of that. So with the protection message, well, with the essential message for the flexible card, we have teachable, open-mindedness, being adaptable without compromising what's most important. Okay? In the protection message, we have, when you or someone else becomes too rigid, you lose the access to growth and untapped potential. You find yourself in a us versus them scenario. Loosen up, open your mind and heart, and see if a more flexible approach feels better. Rigidity will set you up for a fight where there are only losers and no winners. Could you find a way to bring a result that is mutually beneficial? Meet in the middle. Spirit makes a great mediator. So I think that adds to what I was saying too. Like, take what you've learned, take your lessons, but don't apply it to this. Don't apply it in an supportive way into this new life. Be flexible, be adjustable. Take the things you've learned, but don't make it expectations, because it won't apply. I'm really getting that it won't apply. You won't get what you're looking for because you're trying to put an old mindset to a new life. There may be something going on with the people you live with, the people you associate with, and or maybe new people. Maybe things happen with these old people in this old situations, and now you're with these new people, and it's like you're trying to approach them like as if they're your ex best friend, or your ex, or your father, your mother, your whatever. Somebody that maybe you used to know, somebody you used to talk to, whatever, and now you're trying to apply that to this new person. It's like, no, don't do that. Obviously, if you're starting to see red flags, of course, like I said, have discernment, but they are not these people. So don't rush into this situation. Don't rush into any situation, whether personally, financially. Don't rush into any situation. Use discernment, be open, because their spirit wants to give you so much abundance right now, and you don't want to miss your opportunity. So to get some more of what is being revealed to you, you have hostilities, angel of strength, so definitely Leo energy right here, and a contract. So like I said, I'm definitely getting Leo here, but Libra energy, because the scales. I'm feeling like there is a man or a few men or a woman, like gender doesn't matter, that is being revealed to you, like who are around you right now honestly is keeping you in this dark space. Who around you right now is like really hating you, like really in the background, like wishing for your demise or plotting against you. Like, don't be scared, like nobody's trying to like kill you or anything, but it's like, I hope not anyway. But see, my voice getting dry. But You know, there is some man or woman or anyone in this energy that is not for you right now. You may need to literally physically move away from this person so that you can get into this new life. And to do that, you're gonna have to have strength. You know, it's gonna be hard. It is hard to get away from the familiar. It is hard to get away from what we know. And you, like I said, you need to use your angel of strength. Use your strength, your inner strength, as well as your outer strength. But more so your inner strength to get out of that situation. Because obviously there's something that you need to get away from. There's something that you need to finish. There is something that is closing for you, group one, tomorrow in the lunar eclipse. And I promise you, once this is real, like who this is, it doesn't have to be an actual person. It could be a situation. It could be something like with this contract card, it could be something like legal. Definitely getting legal vibes. Maybe you have a legal contract. Maybe it could be like a lease agreement. I'm getting a lease agreement. Anything contractual, business agreement, spiritual agreement too. Like I'm getting like whatever agreement you had with a person, probably in the beginning of this year, you know, when everything started with COVID or everything like that, there was an agreement that you set up this year. It doesn't have to be this year, but there's an agreement that you had that you need to basically like get away from, because there's something new out there for you, something much better. I feel like you're gonna have to be flexible. You may have to meet them in the middle, you know, with the situation, you know, because especially with the balance, but also with, you know, the flexible card, you're gonna have to meet them in the middle. I feel like with your discernment, with your inner strength, you can have spirit help you mediate the situation, because there is a lot of hostility here. I'm really feeling a lot of hostility, maybe not just with that person, but maybe with you too. You know, a lot of things may have happened in these past few months or weeks or whatever the case may be, and it could be affecting your contract. It could be affecting like, you may feel like you can't get out of a contract or out of a situation. It's like spirit is telling you no. Now that you know like where this energy is coming from, it's time for you to get up out of there, basically. It's time for you to peace out. So these are like overall themes for tomorrow. So definitely forgiveness and parenting. It could be something with your actual parents, you know. Maybe you need to parent yourself, mother or father yourself in the situation. Again, like I said, with this inner strength, you know, to get you out of the situation, to basically like not yell at yourself, because I want you still have to be gentle with yourself, because you are this new bud. But at the same time, don't be coddling yourself. Like don't over nurture yourself to the point where it's like toxic. Basically, have a balance with this parenting. Be stern with yourself when you need to be, and be nurturing with yourself when you need to be. Also with forgiveness, you may have to forgive this man or woman or situation or whatever the issue is. I feel like that will help you get out of the situation. Once you forgive that person and once you forgive that situation, that will instantly show you your new life. You'll start to see like, okay, like, all right, I see why this happened. I forgive you. And you know, when people say like, oh, you have to forgive that person, it doesn't necessarily mean like you have to let that person back into your life. You know, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to go back to that job or go back to that house, or like, it doesn't mean any of that. It just means that you are letting go of that situation back here so that you can move on, you know. And it's not necessarily for anyone, it's for you. You set forgiveness for yourself. Maybe you need to forgive yourself, forgive another person, like I said, or maybe something went wrong, something that happened that was, not like you planned, and, you have to forgive yourself or forgive the situation. Again, like I said, Leo, you have confidence is the key to your success. New moon in Leo. And you also have surrender to the divine, full moon. Again, definitely getting a lot of this inner strength energy. You're going to have a lot of inner strength to get out of this situation. I was about to say Leo, so you could be a Leo or dealing with a Leo, or the energy is in Leo, you know. And right now it's going to take a lot of inner strength, a lot of confidence, and, you know, to get out of the situation. And I think maybe that strength and confidence may come from you surrendering it to God, surrendering it to the divine, so that they can handle it for you. You can't do everything by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you may be, you know, very strong mentally, very strong spiritually. It's like, at the end of the day, you still need to give it up to God. Especially, you know, do what you can do what you can control, and then up to that point, when you no longer can control it, you have to release it. Like, there's something that you need to release. Situation, you know what that situation is. I feel like if you're watching this group, watching group 1, you know what that situation is. The first situation that is popping up, making you feel some kind of way, you know you need to let that go, and you need to give it up to God and just release it so that they can handle it. Once you do that, you'll start to see that new life. You'll start to see all of that. So right here I have you know, little animal spirit deck. I'm gonna read this one. I love this deck so much. First of all, this card is so pretty. This card is gorgeous. I'm going to read this one because I love the messages and everything they say in that book. So I'm just get into that. So we have dolphin, obviously. I do believe, because this is an element, but let me see which element it is, because sometimes I forget. I never forget it's obviously water, because dolphins are in the water, but, you know, still gotta confirm. But yeah, it's water. So let me find the dolphin. I keep seeing the shark one, but not the dolphin one. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is the book right here. So we have dolphin, innately intelligent, healer, light, blessings. The gift of the dolphins are beyond what our human minds can grasp. Dolphin personalities are often drawn to the healing art as they are sensitive to the subtle, I'm sorry, I can't read right now. To the subtle, and enjoy working on the level of spirit. It's easy for dolphin types to underestimate the impact they make in the world. These creatures play such an important role in the wheel of karma that coming into, wow, look at that coming into contact with a dolphin type will change the entire course of your day and thus your life. This card can also indicate a profound blessing is on the way. When this card is in balance, or when this energy is in balance, it is an active healer, strong spiritual practice. So a lot of you could be, you know, dealing in these spiritual practices. You know, maybe you're praying more, maybe doing more meditation, you know, just getting in tune with yourself and with spirit. I'm getting a lot of energy with spirit. Spirit is guiding you in this energy right now. Let them handle it. You went as far as you could, or go as far as you can, and let them handle it. Let spirit, God, and everyone handle it for you. Like, they got this for you. This colors too kind of match these cards over here, which is really cool. So when it's out of balance, it underestimates its own power. And I'm getting that energy too from like all this inner strength. Like, you need to stop underestimating yourself. You have so much strength within yourself. You have so much power. You have so much brightness. Leo is bright and vibrant, just like these colors. You have so much that is, you know, within you that people want to see, people want to dwell in, people love to see. And it's like, you're hiding that for what? You're doing that because of the situation. This situation probably made you feel like you weren't vibrant, or you weren't in this Leo energy. And it's like, once you come to terms to that, you're going to start seeing your blessings come in. You're going to have this new life. So we also have, to bring it back into balance, like-minded spirits. So you may need to be around more people that are like-minded as you. Maybe tap into your ancestors that were like you in the past life. Tap into energy that is like you, because then you will start to see yourself in them, and then you'll start to see how bright and powerful you really are. You'll start to see all of that, because when you have somebody in reflection of you, you start to see yourself. And then once you start seeing yourself in that person or people or energy or situation, you'll start to realize how beautiful you really are, inside and out. How vibrant you are, how much you bring to the table, how much light you bring. Okay? Alright, group 1, thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you want a personal reading, please check the description box for information. I love you guys. Have a nice day. Hello, group 2. So if you pick group 2, this is your power, okay? Let's just get into it. I'm gonna read the protection messages from this deck right here, because I feel like I have something important to say for all 3 of those cards. And there's another book I'm gonna read towards the end, but it's not gonna be that long. Okay, group 2? I feel like you are, you like, come on now. You did group 1, like, let's go. Okay, so we have Truth Be Told, number 14, By the Book, number 11, and Treasure Island, number 9. So what I feel like is going to be revealed to you during this lunar eclipse for you, group 2, I feel like you're going to be finding some treasure. Obviously not like pirate treasure. I mean, you could be. I don't know who's watching this. But I feel like honestly, like, on a serious note, because I feel like group 2 is very serious right now. They're like, all right, get to the money. But I'm really feeling like there's probably some traditions. I'm getting family traditions. Maybe because if you watch that video I have linked in the description box that talks about all the astrology that's happening, there is some very serious energy happening around political or corporate energy, so it could be traditions, like I said, in the family, traditions or regulations and rules that you have been following by the book, and now, like, the truth is coming out. You're following the truth now. You're no longer following you're no longer following the leader. That's what I'm getting. If you are the leader, you're no longer following like what has been taught to you, what has been drilled into your mind since birth. You're no longer following tradition, because you're heading towards truth. You're heading towards the things that are true. And, you're using your wisdom, you're using your heart to follow that. Instead of following, like, I don't want to say follow your mind, because, but, like, it's head over heart over here, basically. And you're following your heart. That's what I'm getting. You're following your heart to the truth. And it's going to reveal some very magical, very powerful, very beautiful energy. You're walking away from tradition. You're walking away from following the rules. And there's nothing wrong with following the rules, because rules in general are in place, you know, for structure, for, you know, stability. But at the end of the day, like, if it's not right, it's not right. It doesn't matter if it's the rules or not. Rules are meant to be broken, period. Because if I have a rule, right, that everybody comes to my house has to take off their pants. It sounds crazy, I know. But let's say I had that rule. And it's like, I don't want to take off my pants. I'm uncomfortable with that. I'm going to keep my pants on. You know, and let's say I was the freaking president of the house. I don't know, the country. And it's like, you know, and now everybody's starting to, I feel like everybody's going to be following you now. Because you're being this leader. You're keeping your pants on. That's a terrible analogy, but you're keeping your pants on, right? Now everyone's gonna start to follow you. They're gonna be like, wow, he or she, they're so bold. You know what? They're right. I was never comfortable doing this. I'm gonna keep my pants on. I'm gonna do this. And you're gonna have people follow you. I feel like of all ages. You're gonna have people follow you. So maybe what's being revealed to you is your leadership qualities. Maybe what's being revealed to you is how much people admire you, how much people will follow you. You know, and they're following you to this truth. So let me read the protection messages for these cards. So for the truth be told card, I went right to it. The essential message is honesty, accepting things at face value, coming out of denial. Wow. The willingness to be transparent, clarity of communication. First off, communication, all of it does happening through for everyone, right? But I feel like individually you are going to be the one to speak out. You're going to be the one to get people to follow you towards truth. You're going to realize how much of a leader you are. And you're gonna go forward towards the truth, and you're gonna turn around. You're gonna turn around, right? And you're gonna see how many people are following you. You're gonna think it's probably like 1, 2, and it's like, nah, there's like 1,000, 3,000, 5,000 people, like, or animals or elephants back here. Just you're gonna have people of different species or races or whatever, ethnicity, whatever the case may be, following you too. They're all following towards this truth. They're following you. You're the leader, following towards this truth. So the protection message I have, it says, wait, no, it doesn't. It says, where are you being dishonest with yourself or others? If you're unhappy in any area of your life, look for signs of denial. This can also pertain to others being misleading or withholding or acting from hidden agendas. Now is the time to say no to dishonesty in all forms. Ask for the truth. Even if you don't like what you hear, acknowledging it will be the key to your beautiful new future. Where you no longer labor under the heavy burdens that deceit and denial impose on you. Set yourself free. Nothing less than truth is required now. So truth is a big heavy theme on you, group 2. I'm also getting, I'm really getting energy from like your job. Like you're gonna find out like your job is being dishonest, especially if you work in like the medical. I'm getting like the medical career or like any legal career, anything to do with like politics or like I said, companies or anything. If you work for a big company or if you work for a politician or anything like that, government or just anything that maybe even religion, anything that like goes by the book for you, whatever that means for you, group 2, whoever's watching this. You're gonna realize, you're gonna see the hidden agendas. You're gonna see that what they was telling you or is not the truth. What they were telling you, is not what they was really doing behind the scenes, and all that like is gonna be flung open. You're not gonna like it, but it is gonna push you, okay, to this treasure island, something that actually can dwell in. It's not gonna be like, I'm getting like whatever it was, it's clearly disgusting. Like, I'm getting just bad vibes from whatever is being hidden from you. It doesn't even have to be like a corporation or job. It could be like a person, maybe there's some deceit. I'm getting this energy from group 1, so maybe you should watch group 1 too, because it's kind of similar, but you don't have to if you don't want to. But I'm getting like energy of deceit, and you're gonna be revealed. Like, who around you is really for you, who around you is plotting against you, and once you finally find that out altogether, it's nothing but beauty after that. How can you deny that? So let me read the protection message for by the book. Okay, so the essential message is abiding by social rules, conformity, respecting culture or family customs, universal laws. So the protection message, it says, now is the time for a real change in consciousness as you are incited to revolt. Challenge the structures that are limiting authentic process and progress. It is enough to rebel in small ways. This is a call to revolution. Focus on what you really want to achieve, regardless of whether it feels so far out of the box that the established order may reject it. Genius, invention, and transformation are rarely comfortable and less likely to be accepted by the mainstream. It may be for you to say no. It may be time for you to say no to the way of your group. Take a stand and make real changes. It could be that the structure of your inner world is altering. Is altering you to the need for your complete overhaul. This is a time for transformation. So let go of the fear of change. Your intuition will lead you through the darkness. There's no turning back now. Trust that light will dawn. Epiphanies will surely lead to miracles. So also, I'm getting a lot of you, I feel like that you are going to be the cause for change, whether in your family, your job, whatever the case may be, and you are scared, and Spirit is telling you, push forward. Don't be scared. Like, this is meant for you to do this. You are picked for this. You are chosen for this. Because once you do it, I'm also getting to where I was like shuffling for group 2. I was low-key getting annoyed because, like I said earlier, so much people and stuff going around, right? And I was like, you know what? When I calm down, the world will calm down with me. And I feel like when you step into this power, the world will start to change. Even if it's as small as, like I said, keeping your pants on. Even if it's as small as keeping your pants on, or I don't know, recycling, or following your heart. Like, you'll start to notice the big change. This lunar eclipse is about the bigger picture, and you may not see it right now, but once you just start to follow your heart, get into your power, you'll see the bigger picture. You'll see why you were chosen. You'll see why things are coming to light right now. So the essential message for Treasure Island, it says the law of attraction, bringing dreams into fruition, the result of positive thinking made manifest, abundance appearing as if from nowhere, financial gains, and the sharing of good fortune. So the protection message around that is poverty consciousness and a sense of not enough cast a shadow in your path. These ideas and core beliefs come with a high cost. Do you really want to proclaim yourself as a victim of disappointment and failed expectations? Are you avoiding success because you will grow so tall that others will want to cut you down? Or is it possible that you're caught in a fear that you will lose what you've acquired? So you hold on tight that you miss the opportunities to expand. You are challenged to change the way you see the world and move from a perspective of limitations to a perception of abundance. Take a risk, for you have nothing to lose except your confinement in a prison of your own making. Open the door and find the abundance waiting for you to claim it. So I feel like a lot of you, like, look at this. This door is busted wide open. And it's waiting for you to bust it wide open. That sounds wrong, but y'all know what I mean. Like, this thing is wide open. You may need to open your heart. You may need to open your heart chakra to things. And even earlier I was like, like, get to the money, like, let's go. And it's like, maybe you need to change that mindset, how you feel about money or prosperity or anything that brings you abundance in any area, love, whatever. And maybe you need to change that mindset. Let go of that mindset and go towards this new mindset of stop thinking of lack, because, you are so powerful. So what you think will become, okay? So if you're thinking like I'm poor, if you're thinking like I'm not going to have nobody to love me, if you're thinking this, you're thinking that, then that's what's going to happen. So if you think that you can't be this leader in this new revolution, in this new revolt, to change to the truth, then guess what? You won't be. Like I said, when you move, they move. Just like that. You need to change your mindset and how you feel about yourself. Change your subconscious and your conscious. I know it's scary, I know. But you don't realize once you take that first step, they taking that step with you, period. So, some more energy. Wow. Look at that. Look at this. So we have healer of all of the ages. I said of all ages. That's crazy because back here, right? I was like, it could be different ages. Like, you could have kids or, different people of different ages following you. Come on. Okay, we have storm warning. Okay. I'm getting two different scenarios. As you move forward, there will be a storm, obviously. When you're trying to change things, you're changing the normal for people, okay? It's going to be a storm, period. But you're going to get through it. Because you have so much support. Like I said, you have to be that first step. You are the first step, because when you start to move, these people will move with you. You are a leader and you don't even know it. Or, you could be getting through the storm. The storm may be the secrets revealed, the hidden agendas. That could be the storm. But, that don't even matter, because, look, there's going to be some type of structure that is going to be broken. Look at this. There's some type of structure that's going to be broken right now. But it's necessary. Because this is BS. What is this? People's BS is gonna be revealed, bruh. Okay? You can't sit here no more. You wanna end up drowning like the rest of these people? You wanna end up, Because look at this. Look at this. It's about to be broken because it was never built from a solid foundation in the first place. The things that are solid will continue to stand, but this, goodbye. Peace out. We don't need you. Period. Okay. Hold on, group 2. I need to plug in my laptop because if it dies, I have no music. So give me a second. See my mic in the camera. Alrighty. Okay, so group 2, look at this. Family structure, something in your family, something, maybe people you consider family, a company, a job you consider family, something you consider familiar, something you consider structured is all being broken. Maybe a mindset that you had as a child growing up is being broken. Some secrets in your family is being revealed, and now you and all this other family, or who you deem as family, are now moving to the truth, but they're following you, group 2. They're following you. It's gonna lead you to this abundance. Look how happy they are. This is the same, first of all, this is the same beach. It's gonna be a storm. Something's coming to a completion. Something is ending here. And it's gonna bring you so much joy, so much happiness, so much protection. A structure that actually is fulfilling. A structure that actually will benefit people of all ages. And that could be like universal. I'm getting universal. Come on, group 2. You're so powerful. So themes, okay? Look at this. We have follow your dreams. Again with the following. Follow your heart. Follow your dreams, man. And anything. If you have to leave your job, okay, be smart though. Don't be out here talking about, you told me to quit my job. Nah, B. But if you, set up for you to leave your job and go towards your dreams, your business, your career, the things that you actually makes you happy, the things that actually you want to do, now's the time. You're gonna see, you're gonna stop having that denial, okay? That self-denial. You're gonna see what makes you actually happy. Maybe some of you, your parents or your grandparents, or it's tradition for you to, go to the army, go into a military. It's traditional for you to be a doctor. It's traditional for you to be a nurse. It's traditional for you to get into a field that don't make you happy, but you're doing it because it's like, oh, you think you're supposed to. But then you're gonna find out like, this don't make me happy. I don't like doing this. And probably like, I'm not that good at it, so why am I here? Let me follow my dreams. Let me go to something I'm actually good at, I actually like doing. Come on, man. You also have spiritual partnership. Wow, there's a lot of spirituality. Maybe you're getting into more spiritual, like I said, different spiritual practice. Maybe your family's traditionally Catholic or traditionally Christian, whether it's Baptist, whatever the case, traditionally Muslim, and maybe you're getting into a new spiritual practice. Maybe you're finding yourself in something that your family doesn't do, your friends don't do, and it's like, but it makes me happy. What they gotta do with you? Okay, some advice as well as themes. We have, wow, the end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. See this is the tough cycle. Everything is ending, but that's ending, but that will end with you. With you. That's gonna end with you. Okay? You don't realize how much power you have in this situation. Jeez, Manini. We also have, oh my God, I want to cry. You also have, you are very close to achieving your goal. Get this moon. You are so close. Don't give up now. Some of you may be Scorpios because their title for their reading for December was "Don't Give Up Yet." Or you could be dealing with a Scorpio, or it could be in your chart, their chart. You know the case, you know the vibes. Like, this is all happening for a reason. This is all happening so that you can go towards your dreams, your goals, towards the things that actually make you happy, make you feel good, the things you actually, lead you towards the truth about yourself, the truth about your family, your friends, the job, your everything. Truth, baby, truth. All right, so right here I'm gonna have I have the animal spirit deck. I love this deck. I'm going to read the book from this deck because their messages are very important. So let's see. So we have the lion with the fire element, obviously. So let's read it, okay? Here we go. Alrighty. So the lion is patient, regal, a complete master, okay? Healer. Maybe some of you may be getting to, but please read group 1. Watch group 1. Some of you may be becoming healers. You are healing this broken structure. You're bringing so much healing. That's the whole point of this full moon, this lunar eclipse. Okay? The lion is a master of the fire element and the living mascot of self-transformation. A lion, aka a leader. A lion personality dedicates their life to personal and spiritual growth. I'ma just keep going. This dedication inspires some and imitates. Is that the word? It's not imitates. See, people may be trying to imitate you. They can't. You cannot imitate a lion. You either a lion or you not. This dedication inspires some and intimidates others. Therefore, the lion is respected by all, but known intimately by few. Once you see how the music stopped, oh, come on. Like I said, when you move, they move. When you move, they move, period. When I move, you move, just like that. When I move, you move, just like that. Period. I shouldn't even read the rest of this. Come on, group 2. Come on, music. They waiting for you. They waiting for you, group 2. They are waiting for you. Like I'm waiting for this music. They waiting for you. Period. Because I'm feeling like you're gonna hear everything and everything. So I really need the music to come back. Hold on. Give me 1 second, group 2. Alright, we're just gonna move on without it. I feel like it will come back when we just keep going. So let's get into it. Where did I leave off? Okay, I'm just reading it. Therefore, the lion is respected by all, but known intimately by few. Some mistake the lion has hard. Why am I reading like this? Okay, some mistake the lion has hard to access or float aloof, yet those with a keener eye know better. Lions are observant, stealth, and precise in their words and actions. They do not waste energy or resources. This card reminds us that self-mastery is available to all, no matter where our quest begins. So when this energy is in balance, it is the... Oh, I think it's about to play, y'all. There we go. See? Look at that. It is... Okay, so when this energy is in balance, it is the epitome of peace and strength. Please watch group 1 because that was heavy Leo energy too. Lion energy. When out of balance, it's withdrawn. Too serious. Yo, did I not say I feel like this group is kind of is just mad serious? You're being too serious. Follow your heart, follow your dreams. Okay? To bring it back into balance, daily meditation and friendship. Please be around more people that, you know, I was gonna say support your dreams, support you as a person, support you as a leader. Okay, maybe you, like I said, you need to meditate. Daily meditation, that's probably going to be within the spiritual practice that you are now in. Meditate every day, even if it's like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 2 minutes. Like, obviously I want it for you guys. You need more than 2 minutes because you don't realize how powerful y'all are. The Leo, the lion, powerful. Okay, the king of the jungle, mastery of the fire element. Look at this. You can't make this up, yo. What he got? What's that? What's that in his hands? What is that? Fire. Come on. Period. Group 2. You know what to do. Please like, share, and subscribe. I love you. Okay? If you would like a personal reading, check the description box for information on how to do that. Okay? Group 2, man. Wow. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. Hey, group 3. Last but not least, I feel like y'all gonna be mad fun. I don't know. I got some water. I'm sorry. Y'all probably heard all of that, but I don't care. So I feel like some of you may need to drink more water. Maybe this is an emotional, it's lunar eclipse. You know, it's going to be an emotional process for you, emotional reading for you, emotional energy for you, emotional. Water is emotions. So let's get into it. I'm going to read the book from these cards. Oh, I need to burp, excuse me. I'm so sorry. You know, some of you may need to communicate. Maybe there's a lot of communication over here. You know. So the first card we have Round and Round, 25. Wow, Higher Power, number 4. And wow, Thinker, 44. So some of you may be seeing 444 a lot. It may be very significant to you. You know, 444 is about like angels surrounding you, angels protecting you, guiding you, showing you that you are on the right path, you know. Just because I saw this, some of you may be unlocking your third eye chakra, because she does have a keyhole right here, and you know, third eye chakra, just significant right now, you know. Okay, and a lot of thinking. It's a lot of thinking. Maybe communicating what you're thinking. Maybe you're getting a lot of downloads, spiritual downloads. You know, like when stuff downloads, you know, like on the computer, and the thing is like loading. There's a lot of things loading right now. That's what that looks like. All right, so let's get into it. I'm gonna read the book, the protection message, because I feel like it's very essential right now. So let me just get into that really quickly. So round and round, the essential message for round and round. Let's see. Okay, so the essential message is the spiral quality of events when a lesson isn't quite integrated. Cycles you are challenged to break. Revisiting a pattern from a new perspective. Okay, I'm just keep reading. So the protection message, if you're in that is not the protection message, I'm sorry. Are you refusing to see your own personal responsibility for repeating lessons you don't need to relearn? You have to surrender now to the fact that you are the common denominator in all these repeat performances. Be happy, for this is a wonderful spot to be in. You can now see the cycles that you wish to exit. Wow. Once you figure out that you have the power to stop going round and round, you possess... bro. It says you possess the key to your freedom. Be good to yourself, and it's not about blame, but accountability. You can have an abundant life filled with love and prosperity that Spirit wants you to have. Wow. So again with that key, okay, because I didn't even read this. Mind you, I shuffled this, but I didn't look at these cards before this, okay? This is my first time seeing the cards. When you guys see it is when I see it. Well, you know what I mean. But wow, you obviously there is a cycle you are constantly in, and I feel like now you're starting to see it. You're starting to think back yo, I remember when I was with such and such and this happened, and now I'm with this new person and this is happening, and everybody keeps saying this and saying that, but you know, it's not them, it's me. Yeah. But you're like, yo, it's not me, it's them, it's everybody else, it's everybody in the world, it can't be me. It's like, maybe it is you. You know, maybe you need to stop thinking so much. And, you know, get out of that pattern. It's time to exit. You have the key this whole time. Look at this, okay? Stairs, right? And she just stopped in the middle. And it's just why are you not going forward? Why do you want to keep going back here? Why do you want to be stuck here and going round and round and round in your mind, going round and round and round? You know, thinking about the same things over and over. Why do you want to keep doing that again? She why you realize it's better over here, right? I'm sorry. You realize it's good over here and you still going round and round and round. Alright, this is not a joke. But no, seriously. Maybe some of you need to just lighten up. It's just a joke, okay? Oh my god. Alright, let me keep reading. I'm going to read the protection essential message and the protection message for number 4, higher power. So the essential message is conscious contact with a higher power, the presence of the divine, seeing source energy in all things, committing to a partnership with Spirit. So the protection message, okay, is now is the time
to examine what you are giving energy and attention to in the back of your mind. Wow. If you're obsessing about being right, about old resentments or failed expectations, about money or about any other people, places, or things, these will be the source from which you create. Wow. You want spirit to be your source. Take heart, for your higher power will never desert you and is always waiting for you. Wow. Told you she waiting over there like, when you ready? Where was I? I'm getting distracted. This is not funny. Okay. It says, okay. For your higher power will never desert you and is always waiting for you to remember the sacred partnership you share. Turn away from other sources of power that don't serve your highest good. There is no greater source than spirit. You can always surrender your troubles and trust that they will be taken care of. You are in good hands. Wow. Like I said, you're going round and round and round about the same situations, okay, about the same people that people that done left a long time ago, and you're still thinking about the same damn thing over and over and over and over. Why? Why are you torturing yourself? You're worried about surface level. You're worried about lower vibrational stuff. It's time to get higher. It's time to get connected with spirit, connected with God, connected to your source. What is something that you can be, I was about to say founded in? What is something that you can be grounded in? That is for you and with you and only you. Nobody can take that away from you. When you do that within people, within material things, within things that can if it can die, if it can break, what you gonna do? You can't break spirit. Spirit can't die. Okay? Your relationship with God, your relationship with yourself, and once you have that, nobody can't take that from you because it came from you. Because if you're getting it from other people, once they leave, now what? You need to get that from yourself, from your God, from your spirit, from source, a higher power. Because they're trying to tell you like, hey, I love you, come over here. And you're still worried about freaking Sally back here. Freaking Devin back here. Forget them. They on their own path. You're going up. Why are you still sitting here in the middle? Why are you still worried over here? You're going in the right direction. 444. Why you still get up? It's time for you to get up now. I understand they hurt you. I understand this didn't work out. I completely understand. Okay? But you have to realize that not everything is there for you for the lifetime. People, things, situations, anything is there for, if it's there for a season, it's there for a season. And if the season ends, then it ends. It's time for you to move on. It's time for you to move on. I was about to say Virgo. Pause. I don't know why. You could be a Virgo. Could be in your chart. Sorry. I think I'm being Virgo because, Virgos are known for their overthinking. You are overthinking way too much. Way too much. But you're overthinking about things that don't matter no more. You're overthinking about things that don't serve you anymore. If your ex broke up with you, their loss. If you didn't get that loan, their loss. If you didn't get that investment to start your business, their loss. Because once you pop off, they're going to be like, oh, hey, remember? No, I don't know you, bye. FOH. So let me get into the thinker. 44. Get into the essential message first, which says strategy, being analytical and logical. Heavy Virgo energy. Sorry, I'm not sorry, but you know what I mean. So the protection message says you might be suffering from analysis paralysis. Okay, thinking has its place, but trying to figure out everything out logically is not going to work right now. Your conclusions will likely be faulty, and you may act upon false assumptions that will get you in a jam. Give your mind a rest. Do something creative, exercise, or meditate. Soon, you'll come to your senses, and an aha moment will bring clarity. So I feel like for you, group 3, what's being revealed to you during this lunar eclipse is your toxic cycle. You're realizing how to finally get out of that. You're realizing that you are the common denominator. You are overthinking way too much about the things that do not matter. And you're gonna see like, okay, once I connect to source, then there's nothing that nobody can take from me. You can't take that away from you can't take that away from a person, like, ever. Once they have a solid foundation in spirit and themselves, you can't take that. Once they have that, that cannot be taken away, like, ever. Period. I don't care. So to get into more of what's being revealed to you, wow. Look at this. Wow, there are a lot of things. So, okay, I'm gonna drink some water because I'm not gonna be sitting here with a dry throat. Sorry. Okay. So, definitely have your throat chakra for you, group 3. There's gonna be a lot of things. Wow, there's gonna be a lot of things coming to light for you. There's a lot of things coming to light for everybody, but for you, it's heavy in deceit, in deception, and in like where your money is going, where your energy is going. What are you putting time? You're putting time into people that are in this deceitful energy, that want the worst for you. They want the worst for you. And it's being brought to light by the sun energy. The sun energy right now is in Sagittarius. So you could be a Sagittarius. It could be in your chart. Or it could be because we are in this season of Sagittarius right now. Mind you, this is a timeless reading, so it doesn't have to be Sagittarius season for you at this moment. But right now, this is Sagittarius energy. And Sagittarians are about, they're about rules, but like for the greater good. They're about the bigger picture, and you're finally gonna see everyone's bigger picture. Anybody that was around, you're gonna see why that person left you. You're gonna start to see why this situation didn't work out, why you didn't get that loan, that house, that job, why you were in such financial troubles. You're gonna see. Maybe it could be a person, they was probably low-key stealing your money, and you finally caught them in the act, and now you know how to address it. Okay, it could be somebody stealing your energy. You are the sun. It could be somebody stealing your energy, constraining, like making you feel held back, making you not feel good enough. That could be within yourself too, with this overthinking energy. You going round and round in this. You going back to that same energy over and over and over, and then wondering why your money is not right, your happiness is not right. Maybe it's you, but maybe it's them too. You know, maybe you are you. Okay, nobody's blaming you. Okay, just take accountability. You're probably going to the same man, the same woman that you know is no good for you. You know that they want the worst for you. You know they be low-key stealing from you. You know. Why are you worried about them still? I low-key want to just throw this card like away. Like, goodbye. We don't need you. You're not a part of this higher structure over here. You're not a part of this higher good, of this higher power. Somebody is trying to keep you held back from your higher power. Why? And you're doing it to yourself because you know they're no good. You know what they're trying to do. Now that you know, now it's being revealed to you their agenda. You have no excuses now. Now you have no choice but to walk towards the sun, to walk towards your higher power. You have no choice now. Ooh, so to get into like the themes, so you have creativity. Wow. Then we have intuition. First of all, the sun is ruled by Leo. Leo rules creativity, and this is giving me Leo vibes. So maybe it could be a fiery sign in your essence, in your chart, in their chart, whatever. So listening to your intuition, you don't need to know all the answers. You don't need to have that, sometimes you don't need that person to say it, to say why they left, to say why they did you like this or did you like that. Sometimes you don't need that. Sometimes you don't need the closure of, sometimes maybe, okay, let me rephrase that. Sometimes you don't get that, okay? Whether you feel like you need it or not, sometimes you just don't get that. That person may not tell you why they broke up with you. That person may not tell you why you didn't get the house, why you didn't get the job, why you didn't get this, why you didn't get that. And it's like, but that's okay. Because when you have your intuition, when you're connected to your higher source, your higher power, to yourself, you already know the answers. So why are you still thinking about it so much? Get connected with God and those answers. You won't even need the answers no more. You will start to see it in your own way. Some of you are being too logical and you may need to be more creative. Be more creative of how, to make money. Be more creative on how to get connected to source, Be more creative on how to get connected to your intuition, how to strengthen your intuition. There's nothing else I could say with that. You also have, wow, didn't I say Virgo? I didn't see these cards before, okay? I shuffled them. When you see them, I see them. I shuffled them and it says, a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. And we also have stay, wow. Step out of your comfort zone, North Node. I think in a previous video I said my South Node was a Virgo, but I was wrong. My North Node is a Virgo. So just to clarify, if you see this. But, okay, maybe you, are the one that's taking. Maybe you're the one taking somebody else's money, somebody else's energy, somebody else's time. And it's like, okay, maybe you're in a codependent relationship, codependent situation. It doesn't have to be an actual person. It could be, anything. And it's like, now it's time to step out of that. It's time to step out of that energy. It's time for you to give rather than to take. Okay, it doesn't have to be you. It could be other way around. Maybe the other person is taking from you. Okay, maybe you are giving way too much. And it's like, when you're gonna start being selfish? When you're gonna start being, giving to yourself? When are you gonna start giving to yourself? Because you being too nice or you giving too much is making you broke. I'm sorry. Broke spiritually, financially, you broke. And we don't have time for that. We don't have time for needy people that, you know, have these hidden agendas to like take all our money and run. We don't have time for that. Now, not saying don't be yourself and giving people when they need the money, when they need, you know, somebody to talk to. But at the end of the day, if you want to say no, period. Somebody's asking you for a lot of money and it's in a situation they put themselves in, you have no responsibility for that person's actions, for what they did. Okay? And if you're always constantly giving somebody money and they never pay you back, it's time to cut that out, period. It's time to end that. Because you're giving way too much right now, and it's time for you to give to yourself. And it doesn't have to be money, because it definitely is energy too, because maybe you're giving way too much energy to people. There are a lot of energy vampires out here, a lot of energy draining people out here. And you need to start basking. Didn't I say water? Basking in your own everything. I don't have time. Okay, so I actually have 2 animal spirit cards for you guys. When I shuffled it, these 2 came out, so I took them. Whatever. So I feel like you're gonna start to see like this was like, I don't know how to explain it. You're gonna start to see like when you start putting more into yourself, that's when you start getting more. You know what I'm saying? Like when you switch up your energy on, I'm trying to like, can you stay? When you switch up your energy from that mindset of lack, and you start to like, when you start to realize, okay, what the problem is, and you start to fix it, and if you're connected to source, connected to God, everything's gonna be coming to you tenfold. Okay, you're gonna look for 1, then you're gonna get 2. You know, you're gonna get more than what you asked for if you just are connected within yourself and within God. So the first card is, wow, water again, is the fish, which is the water element. Then we have the deer, which is the earth element. Again, with that Virgo energy. So I'm going to read the book because they have very important messages, and I love this deck so much, so I'm going to get into that. I'm seeing a lot of green, a lot of red. So, heart chakra. I'm getting earth energy. I'm just getting earth energy. So I'm going to read the fish first. Okay. Alright, so for the fish, we have relentlessness. Oh no, sorry. It says restlessness, change of focus, lost in the current. The fish loves to be subsumed in life's current. Nothing pleases it more than movement, and more movement. The roaming lifestyle of the fish may be exhilarating for a while, but usually leads to a weariness and slippery relationships. With all the possibilities out there in the vast waters, the fish becomes lost without clear goals and intentions. Spend some time with the lunar forces, dear fish, as the peace and calm of the moon will soothe your soul. So again, you are dwelling in these energies and these people. You're doing things that don't serve your higher purpose. You're putting your energy into things that don't serve you. You're putting energy into things that, that will not be, you can't get grounded in. You're being too fluid to the point where you're getting lost in the current. Okay? So when this energy is in balance, it's adaptable, travels well. When it's out of balance, it is distracted, changes mind often. Okay, there's a lot of like mind energy, thinking too much. You're thinking, oh, I want to be with this person. Oh no, I don't know what else to say with that. So bring into balance, set a small goal and accomplish it. So maybe you're trying to take really big steps right now, right? And it's like, maybe that's too big right now. I'm not saying that you won't get there. It's just that maybe you're not accomplishing anything right now. You're just doing busy work that's not serving your purpose. So maybe you need to just do a small little goal first and then accomplish it. You know, New Year's is coming, so maybe you just need to like, oh, for the first 10 days, I'm gonna fast, I'm gonna juice, or I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. That's small. 10 days is short. Okay. And then once you finish it, you'd be like, okay, I did it. Okay, I did that. So let me try this. And then you'll start to get bigger and bigger in your goals, and then you start to actually put energy into the things that serve your higher self. So I'm gonna read the deal now. Once I find it. Earth energy. Come on with the deal, man. The deer. There we go. Okay, so we have loving, intuitive, graceful, the mother. The deer represents the feminine aspect of earth energy. This energy is available to all creatures regardless of gender, but is especially poignant in new parents. Okay, during the first few days, they are fully present, nurturing, and calm. Their inner beauty radiates, and a sense of grace calms the room. A deer personality affects others in this way, drawing them toward a quiet tenderness. The deer card may appear when a birth or a celebration of new life draws near, or when a situation calls for absolute gentleness and compassion. So I feel like that's definitely energy that you need to give to yourself right now. Group 3, you need to give yourself that nurturing energy, the patience, that mother-like energy right now. That will get you forward, I'm telling you. That will help you be closer to God, be closer to the source, closer to yourself. So when this energy is in balance, it is receptive, compassionate, nurturing. When out of balance, it is concerned, protective. Okay? And so when you bring it back into balance, nature and children. So some of you may need to go outside more. If you can do anything, if you can do it outside, do it outside. Okay? Spend more time outside, meditating more, get into a spiritual practice, do it outside. If you're exercising, do it outside. Eat outside. Do things outside now. And not just like anywhere. Like do it where there's like grass and trees, like, you know, that bring you fresh air. And also, you also have children, so you need to get into this childlike energy right now. Maybe being around children can definitely help you. Maybe some of you are teachers and you're always around children, and it's like, ask them. Obviously, if it's something adult-like, make it childlike for them and ask them, like, okay, if Samra stole your toy, what would you do? Obviously use discernment, because kids are very smart, but they don't have as much experience, obviously. But, just getting into that childlike energy right now. Maybe you need to nurture, you need to mother your inner child right now. You need to soak and bask in your inner child right now. This is giving me also Aquarius vibes with the star card, because the sun is a star. And you need to just like be vulnerable, be comfortable with yourself. There's a lot of energy that probably did not make you feel good about yourself. Probably made you feel like, it probably made you feel like you were the problem, and it's like, no, the common denominator is you, so I need to get rid of it. Okay? Some of you are maybe the common denominator, and it's like, that's okay. You realized it. That was step 1. So now's the time to move forward. Okay, thank you so much for watching group 3. Please like, share, and subscribe. Okay, if you would like a personal reading, please check the description box below for information on how to do that. Again, thank you so much for watching, and have a nice day.